Who doesn't like a bargain? But what do they say about getting what you pay for? Call CallDelToSell. On the Tennessee Purchase and Sale Agreement for residential homes, there are provisions for home inspections. One of the things I suggest that you have inspected, wood-destroying insects. And what comes to mind when I say that? Mr. Termite, but he's an awfully bad company. Look at this fellow right here, the big one. He's a carpenter bee, and they love chewing half-inch diameter holes in conifers. And what are most people's houses framed in but spruce, pine, or fir? What is to his side there but one of the many species of wood-eating beetles? This particular guy was caught coming out of a hackberry woodpile that had gone buggy. Now, there are multiple kinds of beetles, different kinds, different species. Now, look at this tree we have here. This tree did not leaf out this year, and come July, I took it down. I noticed it was dropping bark. When it hit the ground, the bark completely sloughed off of it. I split a piece of it open to see what we had, and look what we see. This might be one of the many species of wood wasp. However, I believe it to be a carpenter ant. Yes, carpenter ants will eat a tree from the inside out. Now look at this one. This is part of that tree that went buggy. You see how thick the bark layer is down here and down here? All right, now it's been my experience that the less dense and more straw-like the structure, the thicker the bark, more likely it is to be wet back inside, and more likely it is to have bugs eat it. I pulled off the side of the bark, and you will notice that you do not see any little bug highways. There's no bug interstates into it. Okay, look how tight the grain is, how slowly this grows. Very, very dense, thin bark, lasts a long time in the wood pile. Burns good. Same thing with this. I think this is an ash or some kind of oak. It's old, it's several years old, and you see it's fairly dense where it goes as well. What I would like to suggest you do before you bring in barnwood or reclaim pallet projects, old furniture, or even free firewood, that you inspect that for infestations, because you don't want to bring this into your home, and call CallDelToSell.